everyone, I'm Adam Wong from the student reporter team of OECOS International, and now I'm in the World Resources Forum 2012 in Beijing. And here I have Dr. Yiheng Cheng with me. So what are some of the challenges that you face when you're trying to implement the European ways to China, and how do you solve it, or you just how do you do that?
Right, it's a very good question. This is very valid. It's not easy. Basically, if you try to introduce a kind of concept not invented here, but invented in Europe. Of course, we started talking, the industries has been developed not in China, and basically it is coming from Europe, coming from United States. Mostly when we say that the industry revolution started actually in Europe. Chinese do know that, this kind of advanced development is coming from the overseas, but they are not very much aware of from where. But from the last couple of years, they have noticed that there is a difference between USA and Europe due to their attitudes towards climate change, for example, or even towards the assistance or let's say know-how transfer. There's a huge difference in that attitude itself. Still, China will say, actually we are currently just started our progress or our development, and we're just earning the first pair of money, and we need more food and we need more water, and the European and all the American are starting talking to us and say that you have to restrict your resources consumption. So basically, that is not acceptable. So for Chinese, the biggest problem I face is that most of the Chinese will tell you, why not let us develop for a while, then we can restrict ourselves with the total consumption. I think that is legitimate to ask this question, but then I will try to tell them that actually we are on the same boat. Basically, if the resource is limiting and is exhausting, they don't care whether you are latecomer or is you're the forerunner, and whether you have developed 50 years already or you just started 10 years. So basically, these resources are limited. And when I first talked to the governmental officials, they will say that, wow, long before the resources exhausted, human being or humankind can find another alternative already. But slowly, in the last 1 year, they have noticed that basically the globally is trying to restrict when Chinese trying to buy in some resources from the other countries or even involved in the investment. That shows that how fast the resource can affect also to the attitudes of the local governments towards the Chinese purchase power or even economic power. So they feel that threatening. And that, of course, gives the Chinese also a kind of rethink and say that, well, are we doing the correct thing? Should we not now start also our responsibility? So we are waiting for that. It seems that nowadays we have more awareness than before. So I would say that in the last 3 years, I'm permanently or continuously trying to do this, and this year I'm seeing that more response and more people taking a more active role.